Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy DJ Kale. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
I understand. And then, like, I mean, you call yourself a young legend for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You call yourself that, like, you know what I'm saying? When you came up with that, look, I'm going to embrace this title. Like, what was going through your head?
It's because, like, I'm a legend. Even if people don't see it, I'm my own legend, so I'm young. And I'm, even if I haven't got the notoriety yet from a lot of people, like, I still feel like, I'm a legend that people don't know. I just got to put it out there that I'm a legend, So, I'm a legend and I just got to make everybody else feel the same way.
Yeah. Now, do you got, like, usually, like, when you hear producers, and I probably missed it, it's probably been there, like, do you got a specific tag? Like, yo, it's a Kale beat, bro. You hear that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody,
you can hit a mouse that me, or you can
right,
hit everybody,
right.
like, what's that signature Kale beat that's gonna differentiate you from all these other great producers that listeners should be listening for when your track come on?
Everybody love that DJ Kale on the beat catching sales on the street, nigga.
Yeah.
So, hey.
What made you come up with that?
Actually, I didn't come up with it. We was making a song. This was like might have been like 2019.
Mm-hmm.
My homeboy Will, he was making a song. We was in the studio, and he was making a song. And he was just, I think he was just saying shit, bro. Like he was just, and he was like, DJ Kale on the beat catching sales on your street, nigga. Mm-hmm. And it was just looking like, that's hard,
Mm-hmm.
So we saved it, exported it, dropped it in the folder, and saved it and we put it on everything.
And I'm looking at the other one, DJ Kale, You Better Run It Again. That's another one you tagged?
That's another one too. I actually made that one up in here. It just, I don't know, because it's like, it's just easier. I just would say more so for like a cleaner tag, because you got the DJ Kale on the beat catching sales on your street, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So just for a more cleaner and the R&B sound, you can just put the DJ Kale, You Better Run It Again.
So you produce R&B as well?
Right.
Yeah.
Gospel, anything really.
Wow. What's your favorite genre to produce when you just in like those creative juices get to flowing and you put your emotions in the beat, however you conjure up your sound? Like, what's your favorite genre?
Mm-hmm. It's hard, bro, because like lately.
Talk to us. Let them know.
Lately, like the beats I've been cooking up, it's been like on some trap, on some soul kind of, but like I like vibe music. So if I would say like the particular beats that I always go to, it'd be anything that you could ride to, like head bobbing music. Like nothing like too rowdy, nothing too hard. Something that's just like you and your whole family can travel to. Mm-hmm. Like that's the kind of vibes I be on.
Hey, I understand. I wanna switch gears a little bit, like the boss said.
Yeah.
Like, before I came in, I'm looking at all these different artists. A lot of inspiration around me. I see Joe Scott, I see G Money, I see other people. Mm-hmm. And when I was talking to Joe, he was just telling me about G and Fredo. Okay, those names, R.I.P. G Money, is still buzzing in the city. So I'm assuming that y'all grew up together as well.
No, I didn't grow up with G.
Oh, you didn't grow up, but you know him? Or
actually, we encountered one time. We never got to work, but he was telling me to send him some beats, and right after he emailed me and told me to send him some beats, like 2 months after.
And you knew Fredo too?
I actually worked with Fredo when I was in high school in Dixon in Zachary. So
and the reason made me think about that, like I was watching, Fredo did an interview or something, and Joe had shared it, because he was like, oh, they was just talking about each other.
Word.
And I'm thinking, like, how did you feel, and I'm saying this too, like, overall, like, how did you feel about the success that a lot of these artists are having? They may not see it, but on the outside looking in, they loving everything about the whole Baton Rouge scene.
Right.
And you're a part of it.
Right.
You're not in the forefront, but your music, you're a part of it.
Right.
So how do you feel about that?
I feel like it's a blessing, really. And everybody got like their own unique sound, like, so, and everybody different. So when you can hear artists and hear the difference in them and somebody else, it's like, I feel like that's what unique part is about it. Nobody really hardly sounds the same that created their own sound. Like, I feel like the sound Fredo got is just And just listening back, like I always tell people, like just listen back and go listen back to that song Father that Fredo made and listen to some joints he dropping now. Like, dude, like he getting better every day.
He's elevating.
He elevating.
For sure.
So, you know, and check out Joe, check out the different sounds. If you don't check out Joe, check out who else? Check out TC. Like those dudes, you know, they got their own sound. No, not yet.
Yeah. Not yet. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, you gonna speak into existence.
Yeah, definitely.
And one thing too, like I never understand. Like I be thinking, cause like I say, I look at a lot of artists. We talk about a lot of artists. Me and my people, me myself, especially since I blog. And I haven't even just talked to Joe about this, but I'm like, I wonder why it's like taking like everything there. You know what I'm saying? We hear the Boosie co-sign. He getting the interviews. He's somewhat getting the publicity he needs, but it's like he just hasn't broke through. And I'm like, but me honestly, my personal opinion, I think as far as making music, I think he's better than all of them. Ask me, but that's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think this is how I look at it. The longer it take for something good to happen, the better the good part about you waiting is gonna be. You know, you're gonna have a better gift. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like the long road that we taking to get there in the long process, I feel like it's a greater outcome. You know, so whatever it is, bro, it might be something that could be, you know, forever.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah.
You know, and we being patient for a reason, and he didn't sign you know, nothing like that for a reason. So whatever happened. You know, God, he know what's next. So, you know, we just following that plan. You know.
I definitely understand that. It's like as a visionary, as a producer, as a singer, as a whatever you call yourself, whatever position you play in the game, like what's your ultimate goal with it for you?
For me, to be able to say I help everybody that I could. You know, I don't really care about like me as far as what, like that's what make me happy, is to see that I can make other people happy. So when I get to that point and I'm touching M's, my goal is to help everybody. You know, help the people I can help.
Do you have any upcoming producers you work with that help you, or that gives you advice on how to maneuver in the game?
Yeah, I fuck with Swagger hard. Like, you ever heard of Swagger?
So I don't think
you gotta interview him. His name, his tag Swagger for President. Like he just recently dropped the tape. He got like some of the hottest artists on there, like ATG, BZK, Mr. K. He hard. He from Alabama, but shout out Swagger. I fuck with Swagger hard.
Yeah, Alabama. Yeah. I know ATG. We did an interview. Cool dude.
Yeah. I got some joints with him too.
He been cutting up.
Yeah. He next. Like,
I think he is too.
Yeah. So
that together joint he had the other day. I know I seen like a couple weeks ago. Hey, it was hard, but yeah, Alabama. I need to tune in too.
Yeah, Swagger hard. I got somebody else in like the Mississippi area named Teezy. I think his name Teezy. Yeah, he's hard. Like he's like growing into it. So like and what I want to do, like when I blow up music, is instead of signing artists, like how labels come out and they sign artists, I want to come out with my own label and sign engineers and producers. So like I always want to like have a relationship with like Hardbody and Swag and all these other dudes that, you know, that I got a close relationship with, and you know, I always have a bond with them because you never know where it can lead you. So that's like two producers that I could say offhand, off the flap, that I, you know, really could, you know, lock in with and just you know, vibe with.
And one thing for certain, like I think that, be honest, I think the producers, I don't think they get enough credit. If you ask me, the engineers and the producers.
Nah, we really make the joint. Like, you know, so like the artists come up with the lyrics, but without the lyrics, without the beat, you know, and you know, if you listen to some of these artists, just dry taking it, you know, they don't sound like that without that auto tone and all that.
I honestly think like the engineers and producers are the best A&Rs in the game.
Yeah, word.
If you ask me,
word.
All these other people say I'm an A&R now. Y'all can hear when the sound is too high, when you got air here and stuff like that.
Right.
Other people can't hear that. That take a special type of ear and talent to recognize that.
For real.
That's just how I feel.
For real.
You know.
Like, hey, I feel the same way though. I feel the same way.
So like, if anybody want to work with you, you open. How can they find you? Like,
man, y'all can hit me up, man, on Instagram at one DJ Kale. That's ONE DJ KALE. Same thing on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter. Y'all can contact me too at 31800. I mean 800 31800.
318.
No, 310. What? 318 800 0119. Yeah.